Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Humaira, Class A English Education, University of West Sulawesi. This is explanation about the material multiple intelligence by Howard Gardner. Multiple intelligence by Howard Gardner. What is multiple intelligence theory? Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence proposes that people are not born with all of the intelligence they will ever have. This theory challenges the traditional notion that there is one single type of intelligence, sometimes known as for general intelligence that only focuses on cognitive abilities. To broaden this notion of intelligence, Gardner introduced 8 different types of intelligence, consisting of linguistic, logical, mathematical, spatial, bodily, kinesthetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalist. Gardner notes that the linguistic and logical mathematical modalities are most typically in school and society. Gardner also suggests that there may other candidate intelligence, such as spiritual intelligence, existential, existential intelligence, and moral intelligence, but does not believe this meet his original induction criteria. Gardner, 2011. The theory of multiple intelligence was first proposed by Howard Gardner in his 1983 book Frames of Mind, where he broadened the definition of intelligence and outlined several distinct types of intellectual competencies. Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. Gardner developed a series of 8 induction criteria while evaluating each candidate intelligence that was based on a variety of scientific disciplines. He writes that we might all have this intelligence, but our profile of this intelligence might differ individually based on genetic or experience. Okay, continue. Types of multiple intelligence. There is 8 types of multiple intelligence. The first is spatial intelligence. The second is bodily kinesthetic intelligence. The third, musical intelligence. Fourth, linguistic intelligence. Fifth, logical mathematical intelligence. Sixth, interpersonal intelligence, intrapersonal intelligence, and naturalistic intelligence. The first is spatial intelligence. Spatial intelligence is picture smart. Spatial intelligence features the broad potential to recognize and manipulate the patterns of white space. Those used, for instance, by navigators and pilots, as well as the patterns of more confined areas such as those of importance to sculptors, surgeons, chess players, graphic artistic, or architects. People with spatial intelligence, such as Frank Lloyd Wright and Amelia Earhart, have an ability to recognize and manipulate large-scale and fine-grained spatial images. The second is bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence is the potential of using one's whole body of parts of the body, like the hand or the mouth, to solve problems or to patient product. People with bodily kinesthetic intelligence, such as Michael Jordan and Simone Biles, have an ability to use one's uh, own body to create products, perform skills, or solve problems through mind-body union. The third is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence refers to the skill in the composition and appreciation of musical patterns. People with musical intelligence, such as Beethoven and Ed Sheeran, have an ability to recognize and create musical pitch, rhythm, timbre, and tone. The fourth is linguistic intelligence. Linguistic intelligence is a part of Howard Gardner's multiple intelligence theory that deals with sensitivity to the spoken and written language, ability to learn language, and capacity to use language to accomplish certain goals. People with linguistic intelligence, such as William Shakespeare and Oprah Winfrey, have an ability to analyze information and create products involving oral and written language, such as speeches, books, and memos. The fifth is logical mathematical intelligence. Logical mathematical intelligence refers to the capacity to analyze problems logically, carry out mathematical operations, and investigate issues scientifically. The fifth is logical mathematical intelligence. Logical mathematical intelligence refers to the capacity to analyze problems logically, carry out mathematical operations, and investigate issues scientifically. People with logical mathematical intelligence, such as Albert Einstein and Bill Gates, have an ability to develop equations and proofs, make a calculation, and solve abstract problems. Next is interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence is the capacity to understand the intention, motivation, and desires of other people and consequently to work effectively with others. People with interpersonal intelligence, such as Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa, have an ability to recognize and understand other people's moods, desires, motivation, and intention. Next is intrapersonal intelligence. Intrapersonal intelligence is the capacity to understand oneself, to have an effective working model of oneself, including one's desires, fears, and capacities, and to use such information effectively in regulation one's own life. People with interpersonal intelligence, such as Aristotle and Maya Angelou, have an ability to recognize and understand his or her own moods, desires, motivation, and intention. The next is naturalistic intelligence. Naturalistic intelligence or nature smart. Naturalistic intelligence involves expertise in the recognition and classification of the numerous species, the flora and fauna of his or her environment. People with naturalistic intelligence, such as Charles Darwin and Jane Goodall, have an ability to identify and distinguish among different types of plants, animals, and weather formation that are found in the natural world. Thank you.